What's going on, everybody? My name's Kirby Downey,
I'm Jonny Harrison.
and welcome to episode 33 of the Core
Jeez.
Podcast. We're 33 already, Johnny, and we're doing Lego stuff.
Yeah, boy.
We are doing some Lego stuff. If you've watched some of our podcasts and that, you might notice that I like a bit of Lego.
He does a lot.
Johnny would have more Lego if when you have your own. You better have a shelf of Lego when you have.
There'll
your
be a shelf.
Johnny.
There'll be a big shelf. Don't you worry, Kirby. We'll get there.
Is that a new wardrobe?
No, it used to be like here, and now it's there or there. Narnia's in it.
Is that where Narnia's at?
Yeah. Brandon's nice and early.
Yeah.
With his like and sub.
Okay, we'll do that right away. If you haven't already, please like and sub for more content that you'll see up ahead. Like, I'm going to do some Lego stuff tonight, basically. Kessel Run is better late than ever. Kirby Downey, woot. We've gone to that point where we just shout out ourselves. It's just...
Why not? Dude, just hanging someone's got to hype us up. Might as well.
We are our own hype men. We're our own hype men.
We'll hype each other up. Why not?
With the elbow cough, elbow cough, elbow cough. Basically, if you put in like the dab emoji on YouTube, any other kind of service like this will read it as elbow cough. It's kind of weird. But yeah, dab, dab, dab.
Dab, 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 dab.
I think I'm going to put this right there. This video is sponsored by Solidworks. Yes, it is. Basically, the plan tonight is we're going to be using the SolidWorks for Maker Edition to make some cool stuff. Should be fairly fun, exciting. We're going to try and look like we know what we're doing, even though we
don't. I'll be honest. X-Shape's already blown my mind. I'm struggling, dude. You know what I'm like. I've used it a couple of times, and I was like, nah, give me SolidWorks back.
Yeah, it is fun. I've had fun in it. But let's do some housekeeping. Where's the button?
Ooh, find the button. We all love a good
ding, ching. What are they drinking? No, that way. So what are you drinking tonight, Johnny?
Hang on, because I don't actually know. I just grabbed two random cans like I always do. So I've got a Cosmo Pale Ale from the Noon Whistle Brewery, 5%er. And then I'm going to follow that up with, Kirby, for my second course, a Freebird American Pale Ale from Chicago.
Freebird. Have you ever played Guitar Hero, Johnny?
I have indeed.
Freebird is one of my favorite songs.
Is it? I'm going to have to look this up, you see.
It's also it's on GTA San Andreas, and that's where I first discovered Freebird, and then I really got into it in Guitar Hero. It's the kind of song that when you think it's done, it's not done. It goes on. What is the runtime of Freebird? It's quite one of those long rock songs. Let them give me, Leonard Skinner. Song facts. I want to know how long it is. Oh yeah, 9 minutes and 8 seconds.
9 minutes and 8 seconds. That's more than my attention span. I'll be brutally honest.
Trust me, if you listen to that, it'll keep your attention going.
You know what, Kirby? Tomorrow, I'll put it on first thing in the morning. That's half my journey to work. How does that make you feel?
It'll blow your mind. What will happen is you'll put on repeat and then.
Okay, I'm buying into it. I'm buying into it. Well, we'll see. Anyway, I've fired up X-Shape.
Yeah. Speaking of freedom, because I'm also drinking here too.
Oh yeah.
I got some Jack Daniels.
Oh, standard Kirby.
I've been drinking all afternoon.
Have you? You been at home all day?
Yes.
Them activists or?
No, I don't know, it's some dodgy McDonald's. I was feeling absolute crap
Oh,
the whole night.
dude, I had that last week.
Yeah, I didn't get much sleep, and I just phoned my boss. I'm like, nah, I'm not coming in. But it turned into a nightmare of a day.
Really?
Because about lunchtime we decided, all right, let's just, instead of taking the dogs around the area, let's take them to the park around the corner. And it's a good 45-minute walk. And in the last 10 minutes, I realized my keys aren't in my pocket anymore. My car keys.
Nice. How far back did you have to walk?
I trekked all the way, because we do like a loop in the park. And I trekked all the way back to the car and back around for a third time. Johnny, ask me if I found my keys.
Yeah, were they in your pocket?
I didn't find my keys.
No, you didn't find your keys. Oh, damn.
Didn't find my keys at all. I had to phone my neighbor to come and pick us up from the park.
Nice, dude.
so that we can come home. So that we could come home, find my spare key, go back, caught an Uber back to the park to go and fetch my car. But good news to the story, I found my keys.
In the car?
No, I actually posted it on Facebook saying, I was at the park today. Did someone find some keys? And someone commented, says, I actually saw someone else post in a different group that they picked up some keys.
Nice.
So we connected and they had my keys. So I managed to get my keys back.
Yeah, you see, that's a nice world.
Didn't have to pay 400 quid for a new set of keys. I see we got conceived virus 6 in there as well. Evening, gentlemen and ladies. That was a lot of gentlemen.
Gentlemen and
ladies. Okay, yeah, okay, I've got it.
Yeah, we got it. Doing well. Well, that sounds like you've had a fun day, Kirby. Well done for being an idiot.
Oh yeah, it was. And all we needed to do is just all I had to do was put my keys in my jeans pocket instead of my hoodie pocket. Yeah. So that would have been absolute dramas. But anyway, so tonight we are customizing Lego pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So
if we get there.
I'm going to share my screen quickly, if you're okay with that, Johnny.
You can do what you want.
Just to show what I have worked on already.
Kirby did some prep work this week. Props to him.
Everyone. I did prep work.
Thumbs up in the chat for Kirby for doing the prep work. I didn't do any.
I thought I'd just have something neat and ready. And Johnny, look, I did an assembly.
No way. Oh, you did do an assembly. Yeah. I mean, I'll allow it. I'm not saying it's the best assembly I've ever seen or the worst assembly I've ever seen.
They've been assembled.
No, you know what would be good?
Tom Hawkins with the thumbs up, Conceived Virus with the "you got this" meme. No, emoji. So yes, I've 3D modeled these Lego bricks. No clue if they're going to fit or not. But we're going to kind of experiment with the idea of, during our previous episodes where we made the soundboards, Johnny had catted up the all the internals. I was able to bring that into X shape, do very organic 3D modeling and shaping around that, bring that back to SolidWorks and engineer it so it can fit together. We're going to try and do that with Lego. The idea being, see if we can create, like, for example, a 2x4 brick, like very interesting shapes around it so that they can still interlock and mesh with each other. Or really cool headpieces for Lego bricks as well, for Lego heads.
You put the world's smallest radius on these bricks, didn't you?
For what?
On the corners.
That was...
It's like 1/5 of a mil or something.
You can delete that. I put that in there just for the rendering that I did. Because if I didn't put them there, it would look very flat and weird. It wouldn't give any depth. So I was going for professionalism here, Johnny.
Put effort in. I'll give you it.
Yeah, some effort. A whole probably 15 minutes in total.
Yeah, but it's more than I've done for this week, so I'm giving you points.
Okay, where's this this picture so I can show it to us. So I can create that image. Look at that.
Nice.
I mean, it can't.
You've done well.
You don't even see it.
I can see it.
You can't see it.
It's very small, but I can see it.
It's very subtle. Yeah, there. It gives that shadow, that little drop shadow on your renderings, and that little like reflection, so that it doesn't look like it's just one surface breaking in colors. There's a fun tip for you: fill at your edges, and it won't look like it's merging.
Nice. Platform seems to be lagging a little bit tonight, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's a powerful tool, but it is limited to browser-based.
When it's not broken.
While I'm running with SOLIDWORKS on my computer here, it's fairly easy to do that. But as soon as I go into Xshape,
yeah,
it's going to be a whole different story. But we'll see. I mean, it's new. They're working on it. They are making it better. So I'm going to import a file. Let me close this nonsense.
I did that. I've done that bit.
Well, if you want to share your screen, Johnny, you're more than welcome to.
Hang on.
Back that up.
I did that bit, but I might have killed the browser, so it's just figuring its life out.
Oh no, I need to go file on disk. So all the tools that we're going to be using tonight is available on with SOLIDWORKS for Makers. There's a link down in the description below if you want to check it out and get a discount on 3D SOLIDWORKS for Makers. And that will include your SOLIDWORKS desktop, Xshape, and Xdesign. Xdesign is basically the same as SOLIDWORKS, just in a browser-based. Slightly less features, but something that you can use a tablet or a very low-budget laptop to be able to work on. Portable design. I like the idea of that. Oh, Johnny, you're getting fancy with...
I am, but I've killed it. You know how I do that with technology.
Yeah, you killed your feed because now you're frozen as well.
Yep, I've killed it. But you can watch you can watch this try and open with a frozen me in the corner.
Are you trying to import?
No, I just tried to open Xshape again and it's doing this.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely thumbs up.
So let's get this. So I've chosen a file on disk, so that will pull it up from my computer. SOLIDWORKS part. Let's import that.
I'll wait.
So I'm going to search for... Oh, wait, I'll go to choose file. Episode 33. Let's start the 2x2 brick. So I'm planning on printing this on my... I don't know if you got your resin printer.
She's running. Not sweet, but she's running.
All right, let's import that. Yeah, I'm planning on running my resin printer again just to print these out. So on our next episode, you'll be able to see the printed parts. And there it is. One Lego brick. I'm going to keep those fillets. They're pretty cool.
No, I've got rid of them. Pinned them off. While I fix my camera, I've dropped back to the nice cartoon in my head.
Cartoon face.
Yep.
Johnny, have you seen
Yes.
some of the exciting developments that has happened in the 3D printing world?
Depends
actually.
what it is. Not today, mate. I've been at work. You know, some of us do that occasionally.
You work? So let me
I
find
know,
this
it's
post
shocking
quickly.
to all of us, but I do.
I work hard too.
I'm back. I'm moving again, Kirby.
Oh, you're moving?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I need to redo my thing.
Right. I'm still opening, but I'm moving again.
You're moving. I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to share again, but with sound this time.
Ooh, go on. I thought you would have gone fancy.
I don't know how smooth this is going to show, but let's find out. So there we go. Let's put it up there. Joel Tilling has posted an interesting video.
No, no sound, mate.
So, it's because I've muted Facebook.
Nice.
Okay.
I am in a secret location working on an incredibly secret project with someone really cool. And I just...
Let's go. We gotta get to work. Stop tweeting.
Okay, I'll get there. Secret project. I can't wait to show you who I'm working with. It's going to be amazing. Fingers crossed. See you later. High five.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that, Johnny?
Don't know. Sounds expensive.
Did you see who he's with?
Kind of. It's very small on my screen, but I'm guessing it's Neil Patrick Harris.
That's the man, yes.
Yeah, you see, I'm doing good today. Alcohol helps me think.
So, a while back, Neil Patrick Harris had posted on Twitter that he wants to get into 3D printing. Who should he talk to? And Joel got bombarded with...
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, emails and that stuff. And they did a live stream as Neil built his first 3D printer. But Neil is also posting about all of this kind of thing to his millions of followers on his accounts and that. And what I think is really interesting is that this could really help boost 3D printing to get in a more just more commonplace again.
More mainstream again.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think it's going to be quite interesting to see what project they come up with, and someone who isn't followed because of his 3D printing, he's followed because of his acting. But
yeah,
a lot of people would kind of like, oh, that looks so cool. Let's look into it. They know Joel and link it all through.
Yeah.
So it's a very, very interesting
project.
Yeah. Thing.
Right,
collaboration.
Kirby. You being my local master of X shape. How do I subdivide that face?
So you can't subdivide that face.
The first thing I want to do, I can't do.
No, you're going to have to. And I think I found my first little error.
Potato. Oh, he's got an error.
No, not an error. I've got to. Okay, Johnny, you're going to watch. So you basically have done that. I need to create a plane. Which I think is this button again.
Yeah, I did that.
It's a rectangle.
Yeah.
No, it's a rectangle. It's a feature.
But then
there we go.
I want to create the plane on that face.
There's the plane. See, I want to create a mid-plane, so I'm going to use that reference and that one, and it will take the perfect distance between those two. That's a good place to start off. So now I've got my plane, and now, Johnny, if I use my my potato, if I import my potato, I can link it to
the plane.
There, that plane. I'm going to say mid-plane, which will then put it into the middle, and now I can extend my box, and I can start getting my potato to where I want it to be. Change the scale of my potato, as well as increase the amount of faces that are in that specific face. So if I change it to 5.
Talk me through it again.
5 of that. Talk you through it again.
Look, we got VR Chill Builds in the chat. He'll want talking through this again.
VR Chill Builds. Does the bottom of your model match with the Lego brick? I don't know yet.
We'll find out.
I'm planning on 3D printing this. Once we're done, it'll only be done in the next 2 weeks or so. But I did use precision measuring tools to be able to CAD these up. Technically, it should fit. Let's get SolidWorks back open. Why won't SolidWorks open?
Doesn't matter, Kirby. I think I've mastered this. Yes.
So if I have a look here, I'll match that one up nicely. Oh, it's in perspective. That's why. So the circles for the actual studs are basically within there. So they'll fit amongst each other, But whether they'll fit an actual Lego brick, there's one way to find that out, is to produce them. I'm confident. I think
It'll work.
it will work. All right, Johnny. Where is my thing? So let's do this potato.
I've got my potato. I just need to get it to where I want it to be.
I know there's a move button somewhere.
Ooh.
I just realized I'm designing off screen.
Yeah, nice one. I did wonder what you were doing.
Okay, so I'm going to try and move this next. So I'm going to accept that. I'm going to right click it. Wait, let's see if I can select the whole doohickey. There it is.
Do you know how long? Oh, no, you were. Yeah.
I've lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
See, this is great, Kirby, because everyone thinks we're really professional.
Fake it till you make it, mate. That's
our motto, if anyone didn't know.
Yeah. Okay, so now I have it aligned with this.
Oh, no, I can't deal with that. My favorite shortcut of SolidWorks doesn't work.
What's your favorite shortcut?
You know, the old spacebar?
What does spacebar do?
Pulls up the view tree, doesn't it? Tell me you know that one.
No.
So, hang on. Let me make me big and pop my screen up, and I'll show you why.
You're big now. Big man.
Right? So this is going to blow your mind if you didn't know about it, Kirby. Press space.
Blow my mind. I just click the button at the top. Like, it's either clicking a button or pressing space.
Space is nicer.
But if you look at my screen here, Johnny, you've got this over here where you can just click on that.
I'll allow it.
So, excellent. Cool. So I've got my potato.
Yeah, mine's not mid-plane anymore. That's annoying.
All right, so let's grab these. Let's move it down a bit.
Ooh.
I have no clue what shape I'm building here, but I'm going to build it anyway.
How did you move your entire potato at once? Oh,
select the. Yeah, there we go. You select the whole thing. Middle. Okay, let's select all these lines. And there's a crease button, so there it is. There we go, crease edges. Now I've got a sharp edge. Let's do the same thing there. Oh. Okay, selecting that. So I'm holding Alt to select all of that. So let's crease those edges. Let's accept that crease. Cool. Edges are creased. So now
this potato's blowing my mind.
Let's have a look. Are you still trying to orientate yours?
Yeah. So far, I've got my potato, and it's nowhere near where I needed to be, you see? That's just general life.
It's all right, Johnny. Okay.
See, the thing that bugs me currently about this software, I love the idea of it, Kirby. But it's just faster for me to do it in SolidWorks.
But it's also, where all the buttons are to do everything in SolidWorks.
That's
I'm
it.
sure there's
if
a
I
button.
invested 6 hours, I'd be done in about 2 minutes.
Back on my side. I've lined up with my brick, and now I can start creating some shapes. So let's subdivide. Nope. Those. So let's add a subdivision. I think that's the button. Yes. So that will allow me to be able to push and pull. That is coming out nicely. Like I said, I don't even know what shape I'm making, but it's coming. It's a shape. No, let's leave that piece there. Okay. I probably should have come in with a plan. But Johnny, when do we plan things?
Hey, we did some planning this weekend.
Yes, we did.
The most professional thing me and Kirby have ever done together.
Oh, Johnny, do you want to see a trick?
Yeah, tell me how to align my potato because it's going to get thrown out of a window soon.
Okay, if you look at my screen, I'll show you what I did. Is I selected the whole thing.
Yep.
I looked at the top view. I then aligned it on the top view. I then aligned it on the front view. And then the third view, I aligned it. And then that put it over there. Because if you're moving with just these arrows here, you're just moving along an axis. You're moving along an axis. You're not moving in a three-dimensional area. Any idea what the actual Lego is designed in? I think it's part of it is Rhino for very, very organic stuff. And they use CATIA to design. It's basically, so it's Dassault Systems. It's the same company. So it'll be cool to be a Lego designer. The trickiest part about doing that kind of thing is I'm not very creative with Lego. I just like to follow the rules and just build what's in the box. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so let's subdivide those faces. Let's accept that. Okay, I'm going to create like a weird arch. Okay, let's crease these edges. What is a DSLR? DSLR is a type of camera, if I'm not mistaken, if that's what you're looking at. Let me know if that answers that question. You got a potato yet, Johnny?
I've lost my potato. Hang on. I think it's in the block. Yep. I should have made my potato bigger. I feel like I might end up going back to SolidWorks here. Because I'm going to lose my patience.
But you can't do organic stuff with SolidWorks, Johnny.
You can if you use enough fillets.
So for this, I'm just really playing around with the shape. It's when I get to the Lego head is where I'm really going to play around because I want to make a hairstyle. That kind of... Oh, is that a DSLR? But maybe there's an idea. I can make a Lego DSLR. There we go. Yes, a goal. We always need a goal. So let's delete my potato. We'll cancel that feature. We'll delete the potato. No, let's not delete it. Let's make a very organic DSLR type camera. Yeah, I think I can do something like that. Johnny, let's switch over to your view so I can see how you struggle.
Oh, mate, I gave up a line in my thing. I've just started making like an end on it.
Something protruding out.
Yeah.
Okay. So that can give us a circle that we can...
I do like how you can pull and push stuff around. I just wish I had more patience for it.
No, it's like I'm really gone into this with no idea or plans other than the little hair things that I want to make. This is just a proof of concept, really. It's just us clowning about in a piece of software and just showing off what you can actually do with it, what you can get away with. I guess you can see Johnny's just mashing away these surfaces and just creating a very organic shape. And we want to see if we can melt that organic shape with the rigid block. Ooh. Johnny, I figured out.
What? Something I'm going to want to know 10 minutes ago.
No, I don't know if I can. Basically, I'm trying to figure out how to scale this. So I've made this thing sticking out. I want to see if I can expand that. Guess I can do it one at a time.
See, I think if I went into here without having to build around something, I could figure it out a lot easier.
Well, I mean, I always find that if you're designing with a goal in mind, you can get better results.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do, Kirby?
What are you going to do, Johnny?
Let's start again.
Starting again.
Yep.
See, I don't want to spend too much time on this. I'm getting more comfortable with this the more I use it, Johnny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. I think it's effort from me. Like, you know what I'm normally like.
So, Johnny, I did something very, very exciting last week.
You did. I saw your nice little outing. I'll be jealous.
So,
I'll not be lying.
So for those that don't follow me or haven't heard, I got to drive a Lamborghini. Now that was exciting.
Yes, boy, it was.
Look at that beauty, Johnny.
I know, dude. I'm seeing it. I'm jealous. I wish I could have raced you.
And you know what? It's because of Jack Daniels. This is what got me there, Johnny.
You know what got you there? The photo of me and you.
Yes, but I think my sound is still on. Can you hear that?
Yeah. Still
So
go.
that was an exciting trip. Basically, I got to drive. I had a Lamborghini for 24 hours. A rental. That was quite scary, though.
Why?
Thanks to a competition that I won with Jack Daniels.
Why was it scary?
Well, because I had to put down a £5,000 deposit.
See, yeah, that's the problem with renting exotic things.
So if I had done anything to it,
You know what this time calls for, Kirby, seeing if you've been risking it all?
What?
I think it calls for Brandon's reminder for people to like and subscribe.
Yes, please do like and subscribe. We do all sorts of weird things like this.
The Archil
Make things,
is
chat with
showing you
people.
some appreciation there, mate.
Oh, thank you very much. It was a lot of fun. Basically, I won a competition with Jack Daniels where they gave me £2,000 to book experiences, and the whole campaign currently is making it count. So that's how I made it count. I rented a Lamborghini, stayed in a Manor Hotel, and went to a Michelin star restaurant. I've still got some money off that experience to spend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I can still do some stuff.
Anything else in mind, or?
So I'm going to go fly in a professional flight simulator.
Oh yeah, you were on about that one.
That's going to be one of them. Is that a Lamborghini Gallardo? It has a 5.2 liter V10. Yes, it does. It was the LP560, I think. 2012 model. Engine go brrr. But you know, I felt like an absolute knob in some cases.
It's not like you.
Well, you see, when we drove the Camaro in America, Johnny, we were fairly sensible. You know, we never really had moments where that way. We never really had moments that we could really aggressively push it. But when you're driving a car like that through the city and you've accidentally put it in sport mode, and every time you just pull, every time you try and go around like at a traffic light in second gear, it throws it back into first gear, screams out the exhaust, and everybody at the sidewalk is jumping. Yeah, you kind of feel like a bit of a knob. Or when you have to stop traffic in order to go over a speed bump.
Yeah. They're built for people who just don't care, though, aren't they? You know what I mean? Like,
oh no,
I park it again.
I park like an absolute douche. In the one place, purely because the doors are so wide. I know I've seen a button. Johnny, look at this trick.
Watching.
So if you clicked on a node or a line or a face that you want to
subdivide more, or
no, if you right click it, you can decide. At the moment, it's moving that on the selection, so that is its plane. If you wanted to move on the XYZ plane, you can right click it and say XYZ. So
you can only move.
Or according to the screen. So if I wanted to move along the screen, that's some big boy moves there.
Nice job, Kirby. I'm proud of you, man.
The indicators do work on that, Brandon. You know, surprisingly, it's not the car that has the problem with the indicator; it's the driver. Or you might be out of blinker fluid. So let's add another line in here.
I broke mine again.
You're still breaking it.
All I did was hit X and it's throwing a hissy fit.
Okay, I'm going to add some extra lines into this one.
It's getting killed.
Okay, I'm going to crease this as well. Give it a nice
Sounds
edge.
like you had good fun.
No, it was really one of those once in a lifetime type of opportunities, because you can pay like £200 to go and drive a sports car on a track.
Yeah.
And then you've got someone sitting with you. It does have Control Z, by the way. If you do make a mistake, you can Control Z. I think Johnny's just pressing the wrong buttons. Anyway, if you do a track day with, if you do a track day with someone, you kind of feel like, and you are being judged and watched. You've got to kind of be careful with it a bit more. Where with this, it was just me and my wife in the car. I could really be a bit more aggressive with it and really experiment with it. This is looking very odd, but it's an idea. It's a concept. It's going to be a massive DSLR if it's a 2x2. Cool. Have fun, Conceived Virus. What an odd name you got there, but have fun. Thanks for joining us. How are you winning there, Johnny?
I've moved on to a nice head instead. I'm going to make a pointy hat.
Oh, careful with that, Johnny.
Or maybe a flame head thing. I've not decided yet. I need to evaluate my options.
Evaluate your life choices.
Doing all right at the minute.
So Johnny and I have come up with some CAD games that we want to do on our podcast.
Nice.
Nice, nailed it. Let's make a screen at the back here, and I think I'll wrap this up. Anyway, we want to play some games. That's not what I was looking for. Oh, got a ring. Okay, safe. So yeah, these games are going to be stuff that... Oh, an alien head. Dude, yeah, do an alien head, Johnny.
Yeah, I might. We'll see. I'll probably can pull that off once I get this centralized.
It keeps trying to do that. But this is not made for geometry. So I'm going to do the rigid geometry in SolidWorks. This is a wacky camera. No shortcut to line up two objects. I'm sure there is. We're fairly new. Both Jonny and I are very, very well versed in SolidWorks. And this
I think this is probably my second time using this.
Yeah, X-shape works very good with SolidWorks natively, which I'm going to do in a minute. What I've made here, I'm going to take back into SolidWorks, and I'm going to kind of cut it away so that all the bricks merge together, so that we've got no material blocking it.
You know what, Kirby? I'm quite happy with how I've lined that up.
That's pretty spot on, to be fair.
I've just winged it.
You know what might actually help out is if I design these Lego bricks to be on the origin instead of to the side of the origin.
Yeah, Kirby has a habit of just throwing stuff everywhere.
Yeah, if you've got the origin there, if it's square, I'll build off it instead of on the center. But the cone head, the Lego head should work just fine. Because that was a revolve, so that will sit on the origin.
Exactly.
Have you watched Squid Game, Jonny?
I have.
Are you with it?
I have finished it.
Thoughts?
Good.
Dark, isn't it?
It could have been worse.
I mean, could have been worse. It was
Could
dark.
have been worse.
Dark AF.
It was good AF.
I'm a fight you.
You know.
Don't know what I'm doing there. That is.
Hmm.
All right. So this is what I came up with. A very rough, weird-looking DSLR.
I like your DSLR. Do you think it'll work?
You see, my first problem is a Lego brick isn't going to click onto that because there's nothing underneath it. So I'm going to export this, which I think is save file export. We'll save that document. So we're going to save it as 3D XML, which is native to SolidWorks as well. I'm going to save it to disk. Yep. Allow editing.
Uh-oh.
What have you done? Oh, you're getting a wheel.
I clicked the thing, but I don't know what I clicked, so.
Cool. So I have the download here. So let's take this to SolidWorks. Let's close my assembly. I'm just going to click and drag it in. So SolidWorks is going to run a bit more efficiently because this is off my desktop. It's running off my graphics card, my processor. Click and drag doesn't work. So let's open it.
Is that me or you? You.
No, that was me going bling, bling, bling. Let me mute my sound. It said computer says no, basically. I need to figure out why. So
I'm just hammering this to make it look a bit weird.
where is... Let's go for SolidWorks. No, it's not finding that. Let's see if it was my export. Yeah, it should be fine. It's just SolidWorks isn't having it for some reason. Following file names entered are invalid, not found, locked, or of an incompatible type. Oh, that's looking interesting, Jonny.
I know, isn't it?
Let's try and figure this out quick. I think I know my problem. So, Johnny, if you want to have a look here.
I'm watching.
If I'm not mistaken. Yes. So, I had knitted the surface. So, if you look on your screen, yeah, you got those options at the bottom. That exits the potato mode, if I call it that.
Yep.
Looks like an Easter Island head, Brandon. According to
Thanks, Brandon.
That
I
would be
appreciate
cool,
the positive compliments.
Okay, so let me try and export this again now that it's. Can I edit this then? Oh, I can go back and edit it. So let's exit that environment. Let us export it again. This will save those changes.
I don't know if it's quite alien-y or just weird or what it is.
It is quite weird. Geometry issues. I don't think it's. I think it was just because I hadn't knitted the surfaces. So. Computer says no. Because I've done this with another 3
things, no problemo.
Yeah, where's... No, it's not that episode. It's not that one either.
You had no problems when we did our soundboards.
Oh, because it's a different format that I need to save as. SLD XML. Let's go save as. No. Let's go export. There, it's hiding away. There it is. SLD XML. That one's my bad. So let's export it now. Back to SolidWorks. Open SLD XML. I haven't plugged in my soundboard, right? So I could have had a round of applause.
Nah.
I can plug it in real quick.
Nah, you're all good.
I'm plugging it in, Johnny. Whether you like it or not.
Great.
Oh shit, my headphones aren't set up to to be able to hear what the sounds are making. So you're gonna have to tell me, Johnny. Is this the round of applause?
No. That is.
That one?
That was sort of laughter.
That's a round of applause. Oh, they're still going.
Do you just carry that around with you now?
Sometimes.
I bet you gave yourself one when you found your car keys.
Just a good pat in the back. My mouse is off now. Anyway, so I've now got this in here. So I can't move it as much as I was able to. But what I can start to do is getting rid of these type of things. So Let's go to the front plane. What was that?
It's the train. Oh my days! Now what's happening?
So we're going to cut that off. We're only going to affect that piece. So now it's flush to that surface, meaning that if this were to a brick can connect on there, a brick that's bigger than a 2x2. Now we just got to do it to the bottom. Your dogs are making noise, Johnny.
Oh, my dog.
Does your dog ever make a noise?
Not very often.
But when he does, it's a heck of a noise.
No, he's been pretty quiet lately.
So my dogs are just so we got a we paid for a dog trainer to come in,
yes,
and help us, just give us advice on how to get our dogs to kind of calm down on their walks and that stuff. What a waste of money. Like, all we wanted was some tools on how to look after our dogs. Basically, he was telling us that you know, we let our dogs get away with anything, and they shouldn't be on the couches or on the bed. And you got to show them dominance. It was just like, it's not a pack.
being funny, but I think if you want it on, if you want your dog on your sofa, that's your decision, not anyone else's.
But like his whole mentality is training dogs with a military kind of thought process.
Yeah, well, then he's a don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't too happy with that. No, we want to cancel that. We want to add. So now, boom, bang, bing. We've got a custom Lego brick with very organic stuff. I could have done a better job. Let's see what you've done, Johnny.
I've moved on to some other projects.
What are you doing?
Just making some weird shapes.
You gave up with... Where's your cone head?
He's still floating. That's my alien.
Well done. Thank you very
Like,
much.
have you ever watched the Alien movie?
Which one? There's like a bazillion.
The first one, you know, when it comes out of their chest?
Yeah.
That's it on its head without the arms and tail.
I thought you were going to go with, you know, the alien from Aliens. Yeah? It's like, yeah, it's not that.
Yeah, it's not that. It's similar, but it's not half of it there. So, you know.
All right, let's save this quickly and let's make a quick helmet.
Oh, you.
I'm going to make quite a few other ones off camera as well, off stream.
Yeah, I might have a play about this week.
So, new component. So I'm going to import a file. So it's all ready to go. Let's choose a file. Let's get the head in, import it. I'm also quite, I wouldn't say surprised, but impressed that it keeps the color. Have to do this again.
That does, but what you sent me didn't keep the color.
Oh, mine didn't.
I mean, look where your origin is, Kirby. That's just sacrilege.
That does the job. Gianni.
It might actually be me, that one. I'll give you that. It might be where I've messed on with it a little bit.
I'm going to start with a quad ball. Whack it in the origin. Cool. So I've got the ball. Boom. Afro. Done. Next.
Nice. Job done.
I want to find a way to scale this, though, because that would be good if I could just take the whole thing and just go through. Maybe it's one of these. Cages. No, it's more like Blender.
Don't mention that name here.
These features. I only found out today that there was a second Lego movie. What? What? Brandon. It's not as good.
No.
Video game was horrendous. I felt like the Lego Batman movie was much better. Okay, so cool. I feel a bit more comfortable now. Now that I feel like this feels like Blender. Symmetry is on. Accept. Any way to apply repetitive texture to it automatically? There is. I am going to quickly find a video that was produced by SolidWorks that actually shows you how to do this. Let's go to SolidWorks channel, videos. So there's a whole series here of a presentation of Jason Poole. He's a guy from American Chopper, where he did that. He would create a basically during a conversation, he used X-Shape to create a whole car in less than an hour. But one of the other presentations after that was someone doing a race car wheel and tire, where he did exactly that kind of thing. Also very similar to Blender in terms of creating nodes in order to create these textures on the tire without having to work too much on it. So there is ways to be able to do it. I think he did it for a what do you call it? A seat pattern as well at some point. But yeah, there's a good set of presentations across the board here. I think it's a recap where they talk about the... Oh no, here it is. It's the race car seat design where you use the same texture to create patterns on the seat that was created in X design, in X shape. So yes, there is a way.
Kirby's giving out good advice tonight. It's
I know. I feel like I'm on form. Okay, let's change that to XYZ.
I've got no idea what I've made, but I quite like the shape of it.
Okay, let's put symmetry on a different axis now. I'm getting comfortable with this now. I'm getting quite pleased. I have to do it again. What? What? Yeah, we'll just select that plane. That looks like the most painful Lego to step on. Which one? Johnny's. Let me bring Johnny's up. Yeah, I really don't think a Lego is that hard, is that sort to step on.
Definitely is.
If you've
stepped on a plug before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A UK plug, I feel like, is a lot more lethal.
Oh, mate, you step on a plug, you're down for a good 5 minutes.
Like a UK plug is it's pretty lethal.
I like that.
Although I say that next, you'll have me running across Legos to try and prove this point.
Yeah, go for it.
No, pass.
Oh,
Yeah, around those edges off, Johnny.
I don't know what I've done to it, but it looks quite good, actually.
It looks like a Lego jigsaw puzzle piece.
Yeah, let's make some more.
All right, let's get to shaping this head helmet thing. Don't know what I'm doing, but it's happening. You know what this kind of looks like? It looks like I'm going for that. If you ever watch Mars Attacks?
Yeah.
There we go. Mars Attacks. Custom Mars Attacks helmet. Yeah, boy. Dollar bill, yo. So, VR Chillbricks, do you do a lot of mocks and custom design stuff? Or do you just build in VR? That would be quite cool. I'm going to have to put a massive crease in this in order to... This is where I want a scale feature. What's the scale? No mocks for me, just blown cash. And failing at 3rd grade reading. Just watch TV with subtitles. Yeah. It's a good way to learn. I wish I had smart TV back in my day where I could just put like subtitles on. So then I could watch Pokemon in the original languages and learn those languages. Know what I mean?
How's your head going?
It's actually looking pretty sweet.
What are you making again?
The head of an alien from Mars Attacks.
Nice.
Oh, wow. You can actually mate these with... So you can align things. Quick align.
Now he's found the button.
Yeah, I'm exploring a bit more. But like I said, I want a scale feature because I want to take this entire arc and just kind of bring it in a little bit.
Not happening.
No, it's not really a thing.
It might be. We might just not know.
Maybe. So let me take that and I'll bring it in a bit. And then I'll take this one and I'll bring it in a bit. So I mean, this would be a good point to be able to do those repetitive patterns and do like a brain texture on here. But unfortunately, it's probably a sculpting software would best be able to do that. Just checked out your channel. Start making shorts videos to get your videos out there. helped a lot. I mean, Brandon's been doing that with his gaming channel quite a lot, doing a lot of like battlefield shorts of, taking out a helicopter or taking out just infantries and that with just really cool stuff. 30-second quick videos, easy to digest, and it, especially when you're starting out, it just gets those views, gets people kind of looking. If you want to check him out, he's Muffin Fuzz Live. Let's crease those edges as well. Shot for the shout out, but Brandon, your videos are funny. You always have a good laugh. Okay, I want to bring the side of this brain out a little bit. Now I think I'm done.
Nice.
That's going to be a very sharp edge, so I want to actually bring it out a bit more because I eventually want to. Yeah, let's bring it out there. Let's bring it out there as well. Because when I fillet that, it'll eliminate a lot of that material. Okay, let's knit that together. Just made a montage while watching you guys. Went all artsy since you guys are playing with a potato. I hope you put lots of potato memes in there.
Yeah, there best be. At least 6.
At least 6.
Yeah. I'm setting a high number.
Cool. Let's pop this over now to SOLIDWORKS, and then I'll subtract it, and then I think that's a good place to leave it.
Nice.
And have a play in my own time, because our next episode is basically we're going to be printing a bunch of the stuff that we've made and showing it off and seeing how well it worked, kind of a result. With a split in the middle, it's looking less like a head and more like well, I'm going for the brain look of Mars Attacks. You know what I found out, Johnny? Even though I've knitted this, I can go back to
you
editing
can go back in and edit. I found that out by accident. Oh no, put it back. That's better.
Yeah, I know exactly what it's looking like, Johnny. Brandon.
Don't blame me.
Okay, so I need to export into a solid 3MX thing.
Yep. Some other file type you've never heard of before apart from tonight.
So you see, it was on there, and when I clicked on it, I obviously just looked down. Because why would you look up? Because obviously that would be your first option if that's the default.
You would think with this being targeted to SolidWorks users, it would default to the correct one.
Yeah. Okay. Did it do it? Did it work? No. Is it going to work? No. There we go. Now
there's 6 of them.
How many times am I going to download now? Okay. SolidWorks. Open. I went to my downloads. It's got a head. Beam. Into SolidWorks. Interesting. So now we can take, because they're 2 separate bodies, if I go just insert features, I'm going to combine, but subtract this time. Main body that I want to keep is that. The body to subtract is the head shape. Yes. Boom. On here, I can sketch on there. We're going to eliminate this body. And I want to get rid of that. Flip that. So now, tolerances are important, Johnny. Why are tolerances important?
Because if you don't use tolerances, it won't fit together once you 3D print it.
Yes. So because I
Wasn't that quite
subtracted
good?
it, yes, pretty much, yeah. Because I subtracted this exactly from the body, this circle here is going to be the same diameter as the actual stud head. So I actually need to make this a little bit bigger.
Bigger.
So I'm going to extrude cut that. This is what I like. I've made this very quick organic body. I'm going to keep these very low tolerances. I've made a very quick organic body. In no time at all, and I've been able to now edit it in SolidWorks and actually create something that can be used and 3D printed. 1 mil radius. Just eliminates it all. There goes tiny features on all 4 sides meant to cause clutch power. They do. With 3D printing, you can't capture as much detail as that. I wouldn't call this as structural. This is more or less cosmetic type of thing. So rounded those edges off so that doesn't break. I could probably make it a bit smaller. Has anyone bought your merch? Yes, 2 people, and one of them is not you, Brandon.
Hashtag no pressure, Brandon, but you know, we do ship to South Africa, so I don't know what your excuse is.
So there is a brain. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna paint that. Mars attacks. That hopefully can fit on a Lego hat here. Very nice. Very, very nice. Cool. What do you think of that, Brandon? What do you think of that? I'm looking at the wrong places on the screen. What do you think of that, Johnny?
Looks good to me.
As you've seen down at the bottom, this is sponsored by SolidWorks. SolidWorks make all these softwares that we've been using. The package that we're using is the SolidWorks for Makers. It's basically all the really expensive SolidWorks packages put into a software bundle for makers, for people like us just making random crap that we're not going to sell. We're not making business off it. We're just doing things for us. So I'm going to make a bunch more of these. I want to make a cool cowboy hat, maybe. That would be fun. I think it was one of the first things that was made in X shape as a promotional thing, was a SolidWorks hat. Cowboy
I think
hat.
it was actually a little cowboy cap thing.
Yeah. When they first started to show it off. Yeah, here it is. I think this is it. Yeah, it was something like that. Which I thought was quite interesting.
Give us a look-see then.
I was apps for kids that it was made in. Which is kind of similar.
No one can see, dude.
Oh, good shout. Apps for kids, which is a very similar kind of concept.
Yeah, push-pull.
Push and pull, create your bodies, merge them, print it. Wham bam.
Ryan's just jumped in the chat.
Oh, Ryan just joined and heard his shirt off. We were talking about taking shirts off.
I don't remember. I wouldn't rule it out.
Ryan, what is your first thought of this?
No, you don't want him. You don't want to ask him that question, Kirby.
Yeah, we've been making Lego stuff, drinking Jack Daniels. Just another Monday night.
Yeah.
I must actually save this.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very important.
Ryan is luckily just in time for our amazing outro.
I'm going to fluff it up.
Fluff it up. Fluff away.
Excellent. I'm quite pleased with that. I'm looking forward to printing these. I mean,
bet.
Looks like, geez, I don't know. It's a brain. It's supposed to be like a Lego head Mars Attacks brain thing.
Mm-hmm.
Other people think it looks differently. $15 to South Africa shipping. That's.
Do you know what that sounds like, Brandon? You need to buy more to make the shipping worth it.
But it doesn't work that way with our merch store. The more you buy, you got to pay.
Off. Killing us.
I almost said that and thought, nah, that's what I was going for. It's $4 for each extra item. Well, I'll tell you what, Brandon. I'm going to South Africa in March. I'm going to World before that, so I'll have some merch. So I'll come and bring it. I'll hand deliver it for you.
Yeah, I won't, but Kirby will do it on behalf of us.
My soundboard's still doing things. What does that one do, Johnny?
Nothing.
Oh. No. I think that's the one I'm looking for.
That was your fart noise, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Anyway. So yeah, we've used the SOLIDWORKS 3D Experience 3D Experience SOLIDWORKS for Makers package. There's a link down in our description if you want to check it out. It costs $10 a month.
Bargain.
Essentially, the software is worth thousands and thousands of dollars. I think it's about $2,000 just for SOLIDWORKS Basic.
Mm-hmm.
But those are professionals using it. But with the Makers Edition, you can have access to all the software that we've used tonight, where you can start creating things like we have. I made a tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth.
That was shocking. You're banned from next week's episode.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
There isn't an episode next week, so you're fine. Brandon will be here, but we won't.
Kirby made a tooth. I mean, I could really... Yeah. Maybe I'll change it to a tooth head. But yeah, the link is down below. There's also you can get a 20% off your Makers Edition software as well. Big brain purchase at $10 a month.
Damn right.
Exactly. That's all it is. Just $10. That's a Netflix subscription. Yeah. People subscribe to Netflix like it's nothing. So you can subscribe to SOLIDWORKS and make awesome things for next to nothing. Add that with a 3D printer or any kind of maker devices. I'm meant to be topping up my Jack Daniels with Coke. I topped it.
Near enough.
I did an ashful and topped it up with more. It's still worth it if they let me buy it in South Africa. It would be. I'll bring you some stuff, Brandon. They are going to release the monthly thing. They say $10 a month. At the moment, you can only pay as a yearly subscription. They are going to be releasing it as per month, I think in November. We'll ask them tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're having a meeting because Johnny and I looks like Johnny and I are going to 3D Experience World.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Well, I mean, Ryan, we were at a bar in Nashville. I bought a round of like 10 Jack Daniels and Cokes. Thank you very much for joining us for RGL Builds. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll go check out your channel after this as well. So we ordered 10 double Jack Daniels and Coke. She did all the Jack Daniels, was doing all the Coke, got to the last one and ran out of the soda fountain thing. So she just filled it up with more Jack Daniels.
Yeah, she just went, pour the lot in. Screw it.
I think I shoved that one down Luke's throat.
Yeah.
If you can get them to unlock that region,
down
that would be great. This is so cool. So you're all making Lego stuff. Yes, we're making Lego stuff. I have made this, and where's the other one? SolidWorks is being very slow tonight. Basically, we're designing basic SolidWorks blocks, putting it into X shape, and making them all organic. SolidWorks is having an absolute fit tonight. Lego Jack Daniels. Dude, that lady's awesome. Yeah, she was the best.
Some peer pressure from Brandon going straight on to Ryan there.
Ryan, have you subbed? Brandon, have you subbed to Ryan's channel?
Damn.
Yeah. Here's a little secret for you, Brandon. Ryan is sometimes the man in the Master Chief suit.
Shh, don't say that. You just absolutely killed it.
You didn't hear it from me.
No. No spoilers on this channel.
No, absolutely no spoilers. Because no one watches all the way to the end, so no one's going to see this. Except for you lovely people who have hung out so far. All right, let's get this back to here. So yes, link down in the description, and then you can get your 20% off the SolidWorks for Makers thing.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Where is this button, Johnny?
He's looking. He's looking.
Wait. How did we get on the wrong side, Johnny?
Don't know. You did it, not me. I've just accepted it.
How long has it been like that for?
A while.
Keeps the real identity a mystery. It's okay, Johnny. That's the story Chief once told.
No. I'm not ruining any kid's dreams. As far as I'm concerned, it's the real Master Chief.
Yeah. Dave.
If in doubt, blame Dave or Bob.
All right, let me turn off this other banner. Get that out of the way. But yeah, if you want to follow me, I'm at KJ Designs 365. I'm probably going to be documenting a lot of the 3D printing of these Lego bits and see if they work throughout the next few weeks. So give me a follow on everything.
You can follow me at Kessel Run Creations or my other personal stuff, whatever you want. I'm pretty open. Apart from Twitter, I don't do Twitter.
Twitter's the best.
I have it. I just don't use it.
That's where you get all the best information and the latest news.
Yeah,
Brad's busy rebuilding his Master Chief suit as well.
Mm-hmm.
On Instagram, if you want to follow the Core Podcast and see when we go live next, and the next whatever we're doing next, we go live every 2 weeks at the same time, every second Monday. Fortnightly, as Mr. Northern. What's
Ryan's keen. He just followed me.
Oh, well. See, I'm growing a following. Done.
Yeah, it's a shame I don't use it very often, isn't it? I really got to get better. I'm so lazy.
Yeah, if you want to follow the Core Podcast on Instagram, we are at the Core Podcast. Our contact on Facebook, we are at the Core Podcast, where the O is a 0. On Twitter, we are the _ Core Podcast. Here on YouTube, we are the Core Podcast. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us out. We'll just do more rubbish like this. Johnny and I are going to start planning everything for 3D Experience World. Atlanta looks like we're going to be going and be doing a TCP. TCP going. We're planning a bunch of stuff. We're meeting tomorrow, discussing what our ideas are. Some of those, including some of the games that we want to play. But in the next episode, I don't know what we're going to do, but part of it is going to be revisiting the Lego bricks and just showing off our results for that. So if you want to join back and see how everything fits together, come back and join us on that episode.
Yeah, boy.
You pleased, Johnny?
Loving it. Very pleased. I think I learned quite a lot there.
What, that you can't use?
That I need to learn how to use X-Shape. Dude, the second one went a lot better.
Yeah, dude. From what I've done already, we've done 2 episodes or 3 episodes on this now. Love you too, Ryan. Star Citizen, baby. Hopefully we get to hang out with you guys as well, Ryan and Brad. Hopefully you come over to our side. Let us know. We'll hook you up with the coolest places to go.
Yeah, boy.
But yeah, after 3 episodes of me actually really tinkering with it, I'm really kind of getting into the flow. I don't have to look where things are anymore. I kind of know where they are. And it means that I'm exploring other buttons.
I'm still in the hunting phase.
Yeah. You're hunting for the shapesy potato.
Yeah,
October,
pretty much.
September. That'll be a good time to come around. October isn't as exciting as America. I'll tell you that.
No.
Yeah.
Dude,
should be good.
I think it's time for our outro video.
Yes,
you know how we've leveled up again?
Yes, I've actually uploaded that. You know what I found out? Our last episode, Johnny. That was our 1-year anniversary of our "What Are We Drinking" episode jingle.
Was it?
It's literally to
we
the day.
Had a blowout.
Anyway, thank you very much for joining us, everybody. It's been fantastic. I hope you actually learned something from it. Subbed on both my channels. Last one. I hope you've learned something from this. Go check out SolidWorks for Makers and some of the other content that's been created on it. Or you'll enjoy the outro. I need to remove that. Yeah, thank you. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.